There are growing concerns that hackers could break into our state election systems. The investigation is now expanding beyond Arizona and Illinois, where hackings were discovered in July. Homeland Security is alerting election officials around the country to potential vulnerabilities in their systems. This comes as the intelligence community investigates whether Russia is tampering with this 2016 election cycle that we're in. FBI Director James Comey insists. He says because of the disparate nature of our electoral system, he does not believe that cyber attacks, although he's concerned about them, could change the game.
In the meantime, that billion-dollar cash payment to Iran for American hostages may have only been a down payment. Officials saying the real number may have been more like $33 billion in assorted cash and gold paid to Iran in secret over the last 2 years. One Republican congressman grilling a diplomat who worked on the Iran deal. Listen.
Who could tell us who made that decision? If you can, you're here to testify this subcommittee or this committee. Who can tell us? Was it a condition? Was it a condition of the Iranian government, or was it a decision of the United States Department of State?
The condition of the deal was that there would be immediate payment. We knew that Iran had critical economic needs that it had to address immediately and that would not be addressed by the removal of the broader Iran sanctions.
Certainly there are other ways to make an immediate payment other than a middle of the night, what appears to be a drug drop.
Congressman Jeb Hensarling, Texas chairman of the House Financial Services Committee, with us now to talk more about this. Good morning to you, sir. I mean, we knew 1.7 before, 1.7 billion. How do you get the 33 billion?
Well, we're just scratching the surface on this sordid affair. So yesterday, unfortunately, created a whole lot more questions than it did answers, Bill. So we know that there was more money changing hands in the lead up to the president's disastrous deal with Iran. But I think that these sums are just now coming to surface. And also, again, it's the cash nature. The sums are vast to the largest state sponsor of terrorism in the world, and that's not just me saying it. That's the Obama administration's State Department that says that. And so we know that payments have been made in the 2 years that were leading up to the nuclear agreement. We know that ransom was paid, and now we're learning much of this was done in cash, and it was done in secret. It was done in the dark of night. It was done in unmarked planes. Cash is the currency of terrorism.
But
what we don't have answers to.
But if you go off the hearing from yesterday, this figure, sir, is 15 times higher than what we knew even a week ago. How do you get there in the cash and the gold, et cetera? Well, why did this administration think it was so necessary to go this way?
Well, I don't know. Again, we didn't have answers to the questions. We have requested documents. We have not received them. We have demanded documents. We have not received them. So now we are subpoenaing documents. And in fact, we wouldn't even had administrative witnesses there yesterday had I not subpoenaed them. So the administration claims this is all above board. They claim that these figures are all, again, legal and above board. But if they are, why have they been so secretive about them? Why were these cash payments? I wish I could tell your viewers today how we got to this $30 billion figure.
But you stand by that.
We don't
you stand by that number,
yet.
Correct?
To the best of our knowledge, yes, that is a good
so
number. That is a documented number.
You're saying that's a fact, 33 billion.
I believe that is the fact. I have no evidence to the contrary. And I would invite the administration to come and push back. And we would also invite the administration to again explain why are they making cash payments, the currency of terrorism, to the largest state sponsor of terrorism in the world. They didn't have to do this. This is money that could have gone to the United States Army. Instead, it's going to the Iranian Revolutionary Guard.
There's no way of knowing. There's no way of knowing if any of that money supports terrorism.
Particularly when it's done in cash, Bill. It's untraceable. It's untraceable when it's done in cash. It could have gone through the normal banking, international finance chain, so there would be a chain of custody. It could be traceable, but the administration chose to do it in a different way. And this is a regime that, again, is not just funding Hezbollah and Hamas, but is also trying to perfect their intercontinental ballistic missile technology with missiles aimed at our country. And it almost seems like the administration is being complicit in this whole affair. They haven't answered the questions. We don't know why they're cash payments. We had no idea that it was now up to $30 billion. They have a lot of explaining to do, and they haven't done it yet, Bill.
Well,
and the American people should be outraged.
The phrase "a drug drop" was used, and some Democrats on the committee were highly offended by that. We will see how the facts play out. Thank you for your time today. Jeb Hensarling there from Capitol Hill with an alarming headline yet again today on this deal. Thank you, sir. 19 past the hour now.